Hey there! So something one of my buddies and I do every once in a while is we get together and we just throw around ideas, pitch ideas, talk about what we're doing creatively, and we always come out of there with a ton of good concepts. So my good friend and I, Brian, the creator of Dad and Bloated, link below, check it out, he threw out this idea for me to just document or vlog me writing my next song. I thought, that's awfully obvious. Why have I not done that yet? I've had thoughts similar to it, but not just as straightforward as that. So, can you guess what this video is gonna be about? I'm gonna write a song, and I'm going to videotape the whole thing. I'm gonna document it. I'm looking to do this in multiple pieces. It might be a 2-parter, 3-parter, 4-parter, 5-parter, might turn into a mini documentary series, I don't know. But basically, I'm gonna make this camera be a fly on the wall as I'm writing. So, I can tell you right now, as I start the song today, I'm gonna have the lead instrument be acoustic guitar. As you can see in the background, I've got my Breedlove on standby, ready to go, freshly strung, and it sounds beautiful. So I definitely wanna have that be the center point of this new song. All right, I'm gonna grab you and we're gonna bust over to the workstation. Okay, now that we're in tune, we can start. I don't know about you, but to me, everything sounds better with a capo, so I can figure out placement for that. Okay. Time to start fiddling and finding something. What I'm imagining in my head is the main guitar kind of having gaps in it, so I can have a secondary guitar filling that void. You know, basically a low and a high. Low, leaving valleys for secondary guitar to fill it. You know, think of like a canyon and a river in a way, or a, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just gonna try to write something. It doesn't suck. So yeah, okay, so I got my capo on the 6th. I feel like the higher it goes, the better it sounds, the cuter it is, more personable. I don't know, just the way it feels. So I'm jumping up to the 6th fret, and I'm just gonna kind of fiddle through some stuff. So let's see what we can do. Nope. Of course, I'm not recording this. Getting ideas down. There's that open spot. There's the valley. I want to turn around. Okay, I can work with that. Okay, all right, work with that. Start with that. See what we got. I'm gonna track that and then start kind of figuring out the secondary guitar there. All right, starting to track guitar number 1, BPM 110. Okay, so I got a rough take of guitar 1. I'm gonna chop it up a little bit, lay it out, and start demoing some guitar number 2 ideas. So I'm gonna do now. Okay, time to noodle some more. All right, now I've got just kind of a first verse, first chorus, tiny bit of second verse, so I messed up, recorded. Now I want to kind of start figuring out what my second guitar line is, the thing that's going to fill those valleys of emptiness right now. So, you know, fill in this spot. That's where I want to stand out. Here. So I'm just going to noodle, try to figure out some ideas, see what I can come up with. So I don't know if you could tell by that, but I kind of changed my tune about filling the valleys there. The first time through, I filled with little, you know, but after that, it just felt more natural to kind of tie all the notes together and kind of have them prance in harmony along the progression. I'm gonna track that idea, see how they kind of mush together, and go from there. Tracking line number 2, kind of just a demo scratch track right now, making sure I like what I'm doing. Of course, you're not gonna be able to hear the first guitar line because I'm wearing headphones and I got a click in my ear, so. Not too shabby. Probably clean up that second guitar line for sure. Got the guitars panned right now. It really opens it up so far. Yeah, I think I want to put some percussion there underneath, kind of trucking along. So I've got this new plugin, and this is gonna be ridiculous, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Might be a bit much, but maybe. I'm just gonna see what happens. Forget it's music. You can do what the hell you want with it. I think I need an actual drum kit on this one. Oh. I gotta put a gong in here somewhere. Okay, what I'm working on now, excuse me, getting choked up about it. What I'm working on now is I want kind of like a driving drum feel behind the chorus, because for some reason it just screams that to me. So this, I've kind of put like a vintage drum sound in there, so this is what I'm working with right now. Solo. What I'm thinking is each chorus I'm going to add a little more drums to it, add maybe kick every quarter note, just really get it trucking along. All right, I've got the drums kind of laid out, demoed out. I want to add some more low end, so instead of using a bass guitar, I'm actually just going to use piano. So let's do that. Hold on, pretty hard, so I'm gonna mess it up. Do without a click, baby. Woo! Woo! Just threw that octave in there, getting saucy. And upon further review, that octave sucked. If you are at all familiar with my music, you know that I always have strings, a lot of them starting to sneak horns in there, things like that. So right now, all I have is two guitars, a piano with some kind of low end going on, and some drums kind of just with a driving feel on just the chorus. So I'm gonna put some kind of airy strings behind the verses now to kind of see how that fills it out. And I will say, as of right now, the song does kind of have a indie folk vibe to it, which I've not really have released anything before. So this is kind of interesting for me. So I'm gonna try to have that sound and vibe and kind of infuse my own flavor into it in a way. So I have no idea how this is gonna turn out. Okay, so honestly, I was having a hard time with the verses, strings on that, so I'm gonna come back to that. But I went ahead and tossed in some strings on the chorus, root note, accompaniment notes, things like that. Let me show you kind of what I got together, what I got going on. So this is what I've going on the strings right now. Once it gets there, here we are. So I've got the cello and the bass doing the root notes that the guitar follows, and then I have a viola in there, and that is basically hitting the accompaniment string on the guitar. So all that's doing is just being paired with the root notes. That's what you're getting there. You pair those three with the piano, you have the root notes by three instruments, and you have an accompaniment with a high instrument that kind of sticks out by itself. So this is what that sounds like. And I'm sure it sounds awesome on this camera. You're probably blown away. What the hell am I doing? The hell am I doing, man? I think that'll be it for today. I've got other projects I need to work on, but that's just kind of video one of multiple part series of writing this song. Like I said, it's kind of interesting. It's taking the form of a kind of a folk indie vibe, vintage drums, acoustic guitar, felt tip piano. I don't know where it's gonna end up. It might be trash. I have no idea. So I figure at the end of each one of these videos, I will actually export what I have and plop it on here so you can hear how it's going so far and, you know, compare each video and what's been added. So again, this one's gonna be piano, 2 guitars, and then 3 sets of strings, and then some vintage drums kind of trucking it along during the chorus. And right now, all I'm gonna export is just the first verse, first chorus. Thanks for watching. Like the video and leave a comment below of what you think the song should be called. We need a title. I don't have a working name title for it or anything right now. All right, thanks for hanging out. This is what we got so far, starting now.